was gonna. I was gonna. Oh, decided not to. I guess gay. Emergency stop. Yeah, I can do them. I can do them. Practicing. That's all I was doing. I was practicing my emergency stops. I'll be honest with you. I saw it go red, and I thought, wouldn't it be funny if in the editing, I could put a little thing over the red light so you couldn't see it, and then just like put a green dot to make it look like it was still green. I may still do that. Be prepared for the hilarity for when I do that. I mean, obviously I'd have to run a red light, which never happens. So we'll just put that on the shelf, shall we? We'll put it on the shelf. I mean, I don't know where you're going. Ooh-ah. Ooh-ah. You're gonna be first to the red light, mate. You're gonna be first to the red light. First to queue. First to look at him. Impatience. Burk in a Merc. That's what that is. That's what that is. Burk in a Merc. Burk in a Merc. It's entirely possible I'm a little too excitable. Partially because it's Friday. Partially because my bike is amazing and I'm on it like a carb on it. If that carb on it was a bike, shut up! It's not even funny. Not even funny, mate. That Beamer is suspiciously far to the centre. I mean, they're both Beamers, but oh, I won't let you go. Right, calm down, mate. Got a car in front of you. They ain't going anywhere. Just be overtaken and get on with it. The egos of people. The egos. Oh, actually, I watched a like a retro BBC documentary that was on it was on YouTube, but it was about sales reps and company cars. Cracking bit of history, mate. Cracking bit of history. Obviously, when it was filmed, it was just actually it was life, but presentry. No, it was about like sales reps and how they perceive the free car that they're given. Oh God! Hang on. Damn it! The things coming out of their mouths. It's like you had to get a car with an I on the back because I stood for important. So you couldn't have like the SE, you had to have like the SEI or something like that. And there was one guy in the Mercedes, like he was saying like he'd pull up as he's following people on the motorway, and he'd pull up behind them and he'd move over for him because he knew he was a better car than them. And some lad in a Ford Fiesta, like he wouldn't hang his jacket from the sales hook, from like the jacket hook thing, so you couldn't see he was a sales rep. And if you were in a car that wasn't as like seen as powerful as his Fiesta, oh, it was XR2 or XR2i. I used to have an XR2i before I ploughed it into a roundabout. Not the point. Yeah, he'd like people would come up behind him and he'd think it a job well done to hold them up if he considered them to be like slower cars, like how he had to like gatekeep the lane. How things haven't changed. I think there was one guy in a diesel and Maestro that just looked like he was dead inside, thinking he'd been like absolutely shafted by his bosses for giving him a diesel Maestro. Oh, look at this, he's kept it just for me. Dominance. I mean, you can't like the documentary too much because I think it was done during like the early 80s and they were all kid touchers still back then. Yeah, I'm a showman. I'm a showman at heart. Oh God, sure, it's little things like that. Little things like that. That like just keep us like keep me keep us what? Let's try that again. It's little things like that put a smile on my face, that make me enjoy the whole biking thing. Like I said, you need to be spending some some cash or at least have something quite unique. I mean, no one's going to ask him to drop a rev bomb, are they? No one. I mean, he's in a bit of a weird little car, but no one's going to go, let's hear that engine roar, all 2,000 RPM that you could probably get out of it before the gearbox explodes. That's not how revving works. But you get my point. There's a tradition. I mean, imagine being on an electric bike, and then all the kids are like, yeah, give it a rev bomb. You're like, I can't do it. So you like to pop your visor and just go, row, row, to go past them. You can't, can you? You're on a lecky bike, mate. You bought the wrong one. Yeah, but going back to like the ego of the sales reps thing, because I was obviously the comment section, it was gold. Absolute gold. But they were sales reps, right? You know, they attach the car to their prowess. I mean, let's be honest. If you have like a sales rep turn up in a 1 litre brown Vauxhall Nova, and you'd be like, oh, this guy is not very good at. He's not very good at his job, or is no one's buying what he's selling. But if he turns up in a Merc, you'd be like, well, go. He must be doing well. This must be a good product or something. Do you know what I mean? So there is some validity to the point of having a nice car as a salesman to help promote your image. And there was one guy who said his old car was rubbish, so when he went for his an interview or something with a new company, like he parked miles away and walked in, so they wouldn't see what car he was driving, in case that would like reflect badly on his ability as a personage. I mean, I don't think I've ever been in that mindset, especially in a car. I mean, I've had some relatively quick cars. The Ford Fiesta didn't have that long though. Oh god, it went like the clappers into that roundabout. Boom! The Vauxhall Calibra, my V6, based until one day the engine just seized. I've had two fast cars. But I've never been of the opinion of, oh god, that guy wants to go faster than me. I can see the badge in your... Oh, it's a French car. So, you're not going past me. You're not going past me, mate. Although, to be fair, I tend to find, right, it's not... Right, once you take acceleration out of the equation, the rest of it comes down to just balls, right? It's not like if your bike's really fast, but someone is on like a bike that doesn't accelerate as fast, but you start shitting a brick once you get to about 120, and he's quite happily to push it, so the bike to the limit, which could be 125. You know, I think that's when it comes down to like motorway, like driving or riding. It's generally who's got the biggest nuts to keep pushing it beyond this speed limit. You're gonna double it, mate? Double the speed limit? Yay! Stuck behind some plebs as per you. To be fair, if it's hot this weekend, there's gonna be a lot of people out and about, which is a good thing because it's nice to see the bikers out and about. Although I tell you what, right? It's odd because like it doesn't like logically it doesn't affect me. It makes no odds to how I ride, but I ride all year round. We know this. I am a big boy, but when I see like more bikers on the road, when the weather starts getting better, there's that part of me that starts going, wankers. Do you know what I mean? It's that little part of me that's like, well, like part of me is going, oh yeah, more bikes, the bikes are out again, and then the other part of me is me like, pussy holes, staying in the winter, pussy holes. And I know I shouldn't, but I do. I do it anyway. I also, well, basically, right, this stems from when I was behind that guy the other week filtering, and I felt myself getting irritated because he wasn't going as fast as I'd like, or as fast as I'd do it. And I kind of realised, once I sort of realised he was going the same way as me, and I went, oh, like in my head I went, oh, grow up, mate, grow up, which is why I decided to engage in the friendliness, and then let him take the lead again. And then he got annoyed. I know, it's not the point. That's not the point. The point is I was being unfair, I think, and a part of that comes down to like I'm just not used to sharing the road with other other bikers. You know, you spend so long being on your own on the roads, like over the winter period, like whenever there's shit weather, you know, it's just you against the world. And then as soon as the other bikers start popping their heads up, the one thing that I start to notice little things, right? When I was on that, like the first naughty video that I'd done, or would that be the second one that you've seen? Like when I'm behind a group of riders, they're braking miles away from the junction, miles away. And there was a couple of times where like I realised I had to like slam on because, you know, he'd started slowing down way before I thought he needed to. Again, I'm probably just making myself sound like a prick, but the moral of the story is I'm around other riders so very little that I often do not know, beyond don't ride up their arse or, oh, has this been fixed? When was this fixed? Yeah, sorry, hang on. Pretty windy. Maybe I need to go out on like in a group to get used to being around other bikes and how they brake and accelerate compared to me. Mainly so I don't go into the back of someone because I'm expecting them to be able to like not hammer on the anchors. Sorry, to not go, oh no, a junction's coming up. Time to slow down. We're slowing down to the junction. We're slowing down. Oh, the junction's there. Don't look at the junction. I'm being unfair again, aren't I? I'm being unfair. Yeah, I'll have a look. I'll have a look for some local. I'll have to go there anonymous though, because oh god, if they find out who it is, they won't give a shit. Well, they wouldn't give a shit. To be fair, they're more likely to say no. Yeah, we've seen how you ride, mate. We've seen how you behave yourself, how you comport yourself in other bike brethren company. Port. I think that's the right word, isn't it? I think that's the right word. Don't correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's the right word. I was going to say contort, but I know that's the wrong word. Comfort? No, that's just another word, but said incorrectly as well. The wrong word said wrongly. Yeah, comport. Yeah, that's definitely the word. Definitely the word. It's not grease. No, although grease is normally the word, but not today. My sisters used to love that movie, by the way. Sisters used to love it. It's the only reason I know it. It's the only reason. That and the film Annie. God, my sister used to love, my older sister. Couldn't get enough of Annie. And Daddy Warbucks. Borderline wrongin', that guy. And the walking DEI nightmare that was that servant, the Indian servant. Talking about an Indian DEI nightmare. I think I might have mentioned this before, but the guy from Short Circuit, the Indian guy, I never knew he wasn't Indian either. I didn't realise he was like, is it brown face they call it? He was doing brown face and accent. Convinced. I remembered it when I saw because he's in Blacklist, or he shows up in Blacklist. Little Britain never had any issue with blacking up. Matt Lucas. Oh, always in blackface he was. Always in blackface.